Hey guys, Benzo here in the car, starting my journey. We got to travel across the county about 30 miles and cross 2 rivers. Thankfully we have a vehicle and we can do it in 30 minutes, not 2 days. Now, that's the first stretch, and then we're going to get out to the forest, to the fields. We're going to see if we can find some gold. We're hoping we got a little running water today, so let's get some gold. Made it down. My, isn't that a beautiful sound and sight? There is flowing water in the creek. Now it just comes down to where I would like to try to set up, where I'd like to work. I know this area very well, and there are a lot of great places to dig. See evidence that somebody come down here and did little spot holes every which way and just kept on moving. And that's not really how you do it. To say I'm excited about being a sluice is an understatement. I went ahead and got the sluice box set up there. Already starting to work here. Got my first test pan, ladies and gentlemen. And it wasn't even that much of a pan, but look at that. I want to know what that thing is. It's acting funny, that little square thing. But there's a few nicer pieces and some bits. I'm going to snuff what I can. Start working on this bucket. Here's my bucket here. I started with this 1/4 inch classifier, but it's not really working good on this bucket, so I think I'm going to switch back to the 1/2 inch just for speed. I don't think water flow is going to be an issue up there. Let's go check out that sluice. Alright, let's throw it in and just tweaked on it just a second to a few rocks around. But maximum depth, good slope, running great. Might be a little hot. Come across a pocket, just looked like flood material just washed in. It was mostly rocks and leaves, but there was a little bit of dirt in there, and I was like, well, I gotta figure it out. So I panned it, and there was a lot of pan in those muddy leaves. Look at that gold. Look at that guy. He's like a little snowman. Cool. Quite a bit of little gold, and that was the flood material. Cool. You always gotta check it, right? Oh, whoa. Check this out. Ooh, right on top. It seems to happen that way. Let's see. Wash it off. Neat. Cool. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm really enjoying myself. Check this out. The bucket is full, but as I was going along, every time there was a lump of clay on the shovel, I threw it in the pan. And I got to the end, I panned out the pan. So there's 5 nice specks. No telling how many little pieces are in there. But that's encouraging. I already got about 10 nice specks in my snuffer bottle, and hadn't even sluiced yet. All right. Oh man, it's a beautiful thing. I haven't been able to sluice in about 5 months. And it's just roaring today. This Angus is just eating it up. Can't get enough. Digging it. Running pretty smooth, pretty level. Not 100%, maybe 99. Let's see if there's any gold in here. Got it all run. Sluice was smoking. Check this out. We got flakes. Oh my. Those are some nice big pieces. But even though it was smoking, there's some really fine gold in there that it trapped. You see that? So I'm not worried about anything washing out. That's a 1 bucket run. I'm on some material here, guys. Look at that. Check this out. Working on bucket number 2. I just pulled up this delicious snack. There's a little bit more clay in there that I already scraped off of this a little bit. So I'm gonna pan this because I want to know what's hanging out on this rock. And wash it off real good. Pan it out. It's not gonna be much in the pan, maybe a 1/10 of a pan. That wasn't much material. It was mostly mud after I was washing it out, and I ain't mad at it. There's a couple nice pieces in there. Look at that. Sweet. Let's finish that bucket. Beautiful flowing water. Same scenario, got to the end of the bucket and we got some clay to do. We pan it out. We found some nice little flecky flakes there. And more dots. We'll snuff this up. We got bucket number 2 getting ready to go down the sluice. Let's go to it. There she is. Alright, second sluice has run. Just letting it clear out a second. There's a bit of gold in the sluice. A little sunshine. Got it back this far. Did a tap. That's how we do a reveal together. See a piece of lead. Don't know what we got in this one. Starting to see quite a bit of fine gold up around there. Oh yeah, check it out, it's all coming out. It's a nice little pile. Let's tap it up, see what happens. These are pretty good 1 bucket runs. They are taking a little long to process to get up because of all the clay and everything, but it's a lot of fun out here. Don't know how many I'll get through today. We'll find out. Woo, video update here, everybody. Found a piece of glass. When the classifier is this far down, I find that piece of glass. I'm lucky or good, one. So, no cuts. This pan is me checking new area. I didn't have an accumulation of clay this time. Accumulation of clay is still at the top of this bucket. I don't know if I can break that down. The bucket's full. So I'll probably pan that out, then throw this on top of there and classify it down. It's kind of slicky. This was a second check, but there are gravel bits in it. It's just the top layer. It's good gravelly stuff. But, you know, this stuff, it really don't want to break down too good. See that stuff? And that's not so good. Nothing in there. Nice and dirty. It's good to get in the mud again. So, I think this is classified down. Let's take a look and see how much material we got in here. A half pan, about a full pan, I guess. We'll shake that, see what we got. Finish classifying and see if we can find some more gold. Feed the fever. We got the test 1, the new ground. Oh, new ground looks good to me. Put some sunshine on it. Huh. Great news, everyone. More gold. Back to sluicing. That clay had just enough gold that it wasn't a skunk. But I can put broken glass in my classifier. But if I accidentally touch a rock the wrong way, that was from just a regular rock. I just put my hand down. It was sharp. It's going to bleed out for a few minutes. But just put a little dirt on it. It'll be alright. Trying to get the sluice set up here. Stuff should run really fast. It's a really dirty bucket. Yeah, put some dirt on, it'll be alright. But it flows pretty quick through this thing. And it cleans out for a second. That's about it. So it takes about 6-7 minutes to run this. Let's get her done. Didn't quite know what to expect on this one because I removed some big rocks on the second bucket, and the third bucket I was really just mucking around the hole, cleaning out the fallout and stuff like that, and just cleaning around. Then I did a test at the end about which way I should go. Tested pretty much forward and down. Forward looked good, down looked bad. But here's the pan. Looks like we got a big piece of the day right there. What is that going on? A little curly-Q, a little scorpion flake there. Nice. I don't think it's a bad pan whatsoever. We got the big piece and lots of little flakes and flecks. It's looking really good. I was a little surprised, but there was a little bit of good material mixed in with some of that overburden and stuff I was moving out. And you know this black sand here is going to be loaded with fines. So I'll try to take that too. Cool. This is like a good looking pan. Tip of the day, always check your overburden. You never know when something like that's just going to be hanging around. This is just a pan, guys. So yeah, I thought it was a bunch of light overburden. I was like, well, I should shake it. There's some rocks in there, and the rocks had clay on them. So here we go. Nice piece of gold. All right, here's the last run. I'm gonna go a couple scoops on, and then we'll level it out. This side might be a little bit low. I'll adjust that and then we'll rock and roll. Cool day. Cool day. Thanks for coming along on my little adventure today. I didn't show too much footage. I was more focused on about getting the gold than like shooting crazy footage with like sunsets and such like that. So let's take a look at some of this gold here. Here we got our last run. Here it is, the last run of the day. And we got two pieces that are bigger than average, bigger than normal, greater than expected. Almost every run had one little piece of lead in it today. That's pretty cool. Only 4 runs a day, 4 buckets. Still a light day. I could do more. I got more time. But we got other things to think about. I'm gonna go play in the shed tonight and move some stuff around. Gotta do some organization, put some shelves up, and get ready for the Christmas decorations for the big Christmas party coming up on the 14th. Hope to see you there. And there it is, the snuffer dump of the day. Let's take a better look. It's starting to look like we might have some mercury gold right there and right there. Don't remember seeing any mercury, but it can be sneaky. Those are some nice chunky pieces. I'm really happy with the results of the day. It's the first time I got the sluice out here in what, 5-6 months it feels like. Oh, it's a great time. Let's go have some fun in the shack. So until next time, get in the creek, get that chunky gold.